We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22.
And 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set. Go!
Now a play fake here on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, and you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally he's going to come out throwing here, but that time they couldn't connect.
Ready.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The Saints at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready. 18 caught, Dragon 60.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It's their quarterback with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. When you look at the Saints' defense, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't hold the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. Well, an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
This is caught by McMillan. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Mario Davis. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out of their own 1-yard line. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that 1st down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27.
Let's go, baby.
Now they try the right side here. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the double. Tag. 70 Timberwolves.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got it complete to Tolbert. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's another
great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here, and just load up for it and see what happens.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
Chad Ryland on for the field.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
16 yards.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tampa Bay.
180. Hurry, hurry. Done.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
To throw, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Mayfield with it once more. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
He's brought down at the
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd
Well, they held him to a
9.
short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
To number 86. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Go.
Looking to throw. Allison. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 32 yards. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, and then you break the ice a little bit? Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey on the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now a 2nd and 10. Mayfield to throw it. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 yards there, and a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 14. And a Buccaneer first down.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mayfield on play action. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
How about that? Their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 21-0.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Mackay Blackman on the coverage.
Here's Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
First down, Buccaneers.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. Well, Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Buccaneers, first down. Again, 11 on the play. First
Mayfield.
down, Tampa Bay.
Oh, he's got a Buka. That's complete. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing. Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Mayfield down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Ryland on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Martin brings it in over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
A shotgun handoff here to Irvin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mayfield looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
First down,
there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
A run up the middle with Urban. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in their second-half blowout material. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again. Then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On 2nd down, here's the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
59-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
Mayfield's pass complete to Ibuka. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. And now here's another interception. And the Saints are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
On the jump.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready, ready, ready.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth.
His kick
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll find McMillan here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete to his receiver, Galvin. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka, 41 yards. And the Bucs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
38. Buccaneers 15. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game, and have dominated this game. You're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. They're called to finish this one off.
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27-yard line.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Irving. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
They go play action. Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of
11
11.
yards for number 11.
Buccaneers, 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Now Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And again, it's Mayfield. Left side, it's complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Ibuka with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Saints are going to get to this one. So that should about do it. And they're going to finish finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Buccaneers 23.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mayfield to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, they go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for New Orleans, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the loss here will move them